Yeah, those people are probably living fairly decent houses anyway in the summer. And then, you know, move out there and you can get on. Well, I don't know.
Go away and
oh yes, I got the message last time of what we thought. Hello, David.
I mean, and this latest update of you well, we don't
because there are plans afoot to do that in the future, and this is the start of a campaign that may go on some time, but the end product of it is that we're going to keep this walk open and stop the County Council building roads on it. We're going to have a meeting at the end, so you'll hear more garbage like this then, but enjoy your walk along there, don't fall in the river, and you know, we'll see you at the end. It'll take about half an hour to 40 minutes to get there. Oh. Up there? Yeah, very good.
I think that John Peel's attitude to road building through a valley like this is completely up the creek. There comes a point at which it becomes too high a price to pay for our reliance upon the motor car when you come to the point of destroying beautiful valleys like this in important areas of Norwich like this. Surely, with the increase in traffic that automatically comes with new road building and with the consequent increase in pollution and the effects that that has on people, there may be a question of how we can economically solve some of Norwich's transportation problems, but one doesn't want it at the expense of people stagnation, which is what I think would happen if we continue to put the amount of emissions from catalytic converters and so on into the atmosphere locally that we are at the moment. We will get people stagnation because youngsters will not have places like this to come for a very wide area around here. This is typical of built-up areas in that sense. No, it is too high a price to pay. There must be an alternative based on increased cycling, on increased safety in cycling as far as cycle lanes go. There must be an increased emphasis on public transport and getting public transport through. And if that means at the expense of the car, then we have got to do that. We cannot go on forever and ever tarmacking over areas like this beautiful Wensum Valley.
See the bad right?
Trying to do that, Rob. Nice. Really? No, it's fine. dolphins is. Smart to himself up by the time.
A week and a half before, it was a bit sooner than later.
You asked anything today?
We're having a valley here. But it's got to walk it past.
To find that in Ringland Hills of the forest.
Hello.
Always with the camera.
Always with the camera.
Oh, sorry, yes, this is how it works out. Now, when we came through here last time, that wasn't there. Here we have the end of the walk that we have just come through. I would like us now to go down to beside the riverside. The road itself, if it's single carriageway, will probably end about here, although there will obviously have to be linking roads onto the main ring road up there, and we don't know how much land will actually be required for that at this moment in time. But eventually, my suspicion is very strongly that if it's going to do the job that the county planners have in mind for it, it will end up as a dual carriageway. And we have to think in terms of a dual carriageway, plus the central reservation, plus the side banks and all the other things that they will have to do going through here. It will be a great big wide swathe which simply the valley will not be able to accommodate and stay like it is in its present peaceful form. That is the line that the road is likely to take, where you see that tiny valley with the trees in, and it is coming across here. That is where the road will actually go. But if you can imagine a dual carriageway eventually going through there, then you can see how much of this lovely land here, right in Norwich, will in fact be taken up. And the site of scientific interest is this area down to the river from more or less this footpath here that comes to this gate. So you can see how close we are to a site of national importance in terms of rare plants, rare animals that live in this particular area, and at the same time, just beyond that line of trees you can see over there is Slow Bottom Park, one of the main parks for cricket, for a whole range of other sorts of activities. That is where it is going to be going through. This is an unusual situation in the sense that it is a wetland habitat with a number of rare plant species and uncommon animal species within it, and it's very unique in the sense that it occurs right in a built-up area like Norwich. And in that sense, that is why it's been designated as a site of scientific interest. It is of national importance. It acts as a site that regenerates wildlife down the rest of the river valley. Pollutions can occur, incidents can occur, developments can occur that sometimes destroy the wildlife of the valley. But because this site is here, and it must be preserved from any toxic or poisonous effects, and you cannot do that if a road is going to pass by it. It regenerates the rest of the valley each time, and many of the plants and animal species that are here once again recolonize the valley despite any mishaps that occur. If you take this away, the chances of that happening will be nil.
You look all right. You look all right. The stands on notice.
No cameras to take all of England before they concrete it.